Pope Francis, born Jorge Mario Bergoglio on December 17, 1936, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, is the 266th Pope of the Roman Catholic Church and the first to come from the Americas. His parents were Italian immigrants. His father, Mario, worked on the railways, and his mother, Regina, was a homemaker. Raised in a working-class family, young Jorge grew up with strong values of faith, humility, and service. At the age of 21, he faced a serious illness that led to the removal of part of his lung, a hardship that shaped his later compassion for human suffering. In 1958, Jorge entered the Society of Jesus, the Jesuits, a Catholic order known for its emphasis on education, intellectual rigor, and missionary work. He was ordained a priest in 1969, and by 1973, he had become the provincial superior of the Jesuits in Argentina, leading the order during a dangerous and politically volatile time known as the Dirty War, when the country was ruled by a brutal military dictatorship. During this period, Bergoglio's actions were often controversial. Some accused him of not doing enough to protect priests targeted by the regime, while others praised his quiet efforts to shelter and save those persecuted. In 1992, he was appointed an auxiliary bishop of Buenos Aires, and in 1998, he became the archbishop of the city. As archbishop, Bergoglio was known for his humility and commitment to the poor. He lived in a small apartment instead of the bishop's palace, took public transport, cooked his own meals, and often visited slums to minister to the needy. In 2001, Pope John Paul II made him a cardinal, further raising his profile internationally. As a cardinal, Bergoglio was seen as a quiet but influential figure, advocating for the rights of workers, the protection of the environment, and greater social equity. When Pope Benedict XVI made the surprising decision to resign in early 2013, the College of Cardinals gathered in Rome for a conclave to elect a new pope. On March 13, 2013, after several rounds of voting, Jorge Mario Bergoglio was elected. He chose the name Francis, inspired by Saint Francis of Assisi, a symbol of humility, poverty, peace, and care for creation. He was the first Jesuit pope, the first pope from Latin America, and the first non-European pope in over 1,200 years. As Pope Francis, he quickly became known for his direct, personal style, his focus on mercy, and his efforts to make the church more open and compassionate. He rejected many traditional luxuries associated with the papacy, choosing modest clothing, a simple vehicle, and a more accessible approach to the public. His papacy has been defined by a strong commitment to social issues. He has spoken out against poverty, inequality, climate change, the exploitation of migrants, and the dangers of consumerism and indifference. In 2015, he published Laudato Si, a groundbreaking encyclical calling for urgent action to combat environmental degradation and climate change. He has also worked to open conversations on sensitive issues within the Church, including the role of women, LGBTQ+ individuals, and divorcees. Though he remains faithful to Catholic doctrine, he often emphasizes the need for mercy and understanding over strict judgment. Pope Francis has made important trips around the world, visiting places like the Central African Republic, Myanmar, Iraq, and the United States, always focusing on dialogue, peace, and the defense of human dignity. Despite his popularity, his leadership has faced criticism too, both from conservatives who think he moves too fast on reforms, and from progressives who think change has been too slow. Still, he remains one of the most influential voices for compassion, justice, and peace in the modern world. Don't forget to subscribe our